Yo, what's going on, gang? We got Season 4's patch notes for multiplayer. I hadn't covered these yet. These are a couple days old, but I figured we'd go through because they're usually a little more in-depth about what's going to be coming. We did know about Fringe, the new 6v6 map, and Eclipse, which is 6v6 and 2v2. Eclipse being like the dance floor map, and Fringe being the map from Black Ops 3, which is pictured right here. Below we have the cell shaded map variants. I don't know at what point they're actually going to come out with these. I haven't seen them quite yet, but we got cell shaded map variants coming, which is going to be pretty sick. I think I'm excited for it. I'm sure we'll make a video of each cell shaded map. We got a new multiplayer limited time mode as well. It's called Party Ops. It says party all night in this free-for-all party mode, challenging players to finish a randomized set of mini-games with the highest score. The clock's ticking, each mini-game occurring in a short time frame. There's no score limit, and score streaks are disabled. Matches take place across Babylon, Grind, Nuketown, and Skyline, with the top 3 scoring operators winning the competition. Success means adapting to each challenge on the fly, as the type and order of minigames is randomized at the start of each match. That sounds really cool. That sounds like really cool. I'm excited to see what that's all about. The Olympia and the pickaxe are coming, which we have talked about. This Olympia should be gas. It's very high damage and respectable range, but requires frequent reloading. It might be like a doof in a sense in Warzone. Like I could see where you could like 2-shot one person, but then you got to reload. Maybe it's a 1-shot though. Like maybe you get that big 1-shot energy. That could be crazy. SVD full auto is coming. The TR2 CQB auto is coming as well, which is going to be cool. We got the new limited time zombies mode, which is coming. This is that abomination challenge. Basically, when you open the church, you're going to get this giant abomination right here, and he's like extremely... man's cracked. Let's just put it that way. He's got like a ton of health. And the whole objective is to kill this guy. You can't do any Easter egg. You can't do any like main quest. Like the only objective is to get rid of this guy, and they limit like certain weapons, certain gobblegum stuff like that to make it more of a challenge, which I think is cool. And then the other thing we're going to be seeing as well is going to be starting room, which is going to be in season. It's basically where you play zombies in each starting room, like of each map. It's one room. There's no door buys. You just go as long as you can. I believe only one map has Pack-a-Punch, and I think it's the Tomb. Here we go. Let's see. Liberty Falls does not have Pack. Terminus does not have Pack as well. Citadel de Moore, no Pack-a-Punch. The Tomb right here has a Pack-a-Punch machine. Level 2 armor. Shattered Veil doesn't either. But if you wanted to pause the video and see what each map's going to have, it is in this list right here. Zombies getting a leaderboard officially, which I think is cool. If you want to rip zombies and try to top the leaderboard, now's your chance. Usually that leaderboard is full of people in glitch spots, but there's going to be some legit people on there and they'll be able to brag about it. We got the Beavis and Butthead event coming in multiplayer. There were some movement updates. Additional improvements to player collision that could cause players to get stuck when colliding with each other, particularly when teammates are prone. That's huge. So like if your teammate's laying down in a doorway and you try to slide through it and you kind of get jammed on them and keep going, now you should just glide right over them, which is nice because it just adds more fluidity, and that's what makes the game feel so good. Let's see. These are going to be the weapon nerfs and buffs. This is like a massive weapon overhaul. We're gonna have to make like a video like dedicated to this. As you can see, each gun has like paragraphs. I mean, look at this. As we just scroll, everything has changed. I mean, it's crazy. They usually do this after like COD Championship, CDL Championship, which just happened last weekend. So now we're kind of at that point where they can go through, adjust everything, make the game feel totally different. And honestly, they usually try to sway it to what the next COD's gonna feel like. As you like are getting out of a COD, they're kind of gearing you up for the next. They started doing that when Warzone was a thing, just kind of like so the change wasn't too drastic. So we'll see how that goes. Nothing crazy. Competitive map pool additions. Fringe was added to CDL Hardpoint. For Search and Destroy, you got Fringe, Vault, and Skyline. Control, we added Rewind back. They address some issues with maps as well and grief. If you want to read about zombies, go ahead and pause that. But it looks like that's going to be it right there, gang. We're going to have to go through nerfs and buffs and see what's kind of going on. I know with Warzone, we still got pretty much the same meta of the DM10 and the SWAT. Krig's out. So I wonder if that applies to ranked play, like not Warzone, just multiplayer ranked. But gang, hit the sub, crush the like, and I'll catch you tomorrow for another heater. Let's get it, gang.